Today we discuss the Fender Kingfish Telecaster Deluxe. Hey, James G here with Tarpley Music in Fort Worth, Texas. You can always find us at tarpleymusic.com. Please do me a favor, subscribe to the channel below if you haven't done so already. This is the Kingfish model from Fender, based off a Telecaster Deluxe. That would be Chris Stone Kingfish Ingram, who is an incredible Grammy Award-winning upcoming blues artist. Very young. He's currently only 23. He has been playing pretty much his whole entire life. He's headlined several tours. He's played with Jason Isbell. He was Austin City Limits with the Amazing Buddy Guy. Great resume for a young guy. He's late 2020, he was on the cover of Guitar World and Downbeat, I believe. And Rolling Stone is even quoted as saying, Kingfish is one of the most exciting young guitarists in years with a sound that encompasses B.B. King, Jimi Hendrix, and Prince. Huge words. Those are big, big shoes to even be compared to. But the guy is great. He actually got into blues guitar when he was 5. His dad showed him as a PBS documentary of the legendary Muddy Waters, and he just fell in love with it. He actually took him to the Delta Blues Museum, where he had a couple of instructors there that started teaching him. One of them was Howlin' Mad Perry, and he actually named him Kingfish after Amos and Andy TV show. There's a character named Kingfish, and it just kind of stuck. And so that's where that came from. He grew up with a lot of gospel music, around a lot of music. His mother was Princess Pride, who was the first cousin of legendary music artist Charlie Pride. So obviously a lot of music in the family. He grew up with all different styles, and then started actually playing gigs in the 7th grade. Now, I don't know what you were doing in the 7th grade, but I'm pretty sure I was trying to stick my gum underneath a desk or something stupid. So just a very rare talent from a very, very early age. So I really dig him. It's some amazing stuff he's got going out there. So let's talk about the guitar itself, though. So right off the bat, this is the Mississippi Knight. This is his color, his distinct color for this model. It's this gorgeous, dark, royal purple, nice glitter in it, some sparkle to it. It is a vintage style, more of a C-neck on this. It's got a 70s fatty headstock, 25.5 scale length, so nut to bridge, and 21 fret. And this has actually got instead of a lot of the Telecaster Deluxes had like a hardtail, but this actually has an Adjustomatic bridge on it. So I think it adds a lot of sustain. I think that's what he's really going for, is getting a lot of more sustain out of his notes. This is maple neck and, of course, a rosewood fretboard. So between that and the bridge, get a lot of sustain, keep some long notes out of there. These are his humbucking pickups, and I think that what makes them different is I feel like they break up a little quicker, get you a little bit more grit, faster, like especially if you're plugging right into an amp direct and you're using the amp to break up for overdrive, you'll get a little quicker, I think, with these pickups. They sound really, really good. Standard electronics here, the 3-way switch for bridge, both, and then neck pickup. And each pickup has its own volume and tone. So it's actually a lot of versatility to this. Of course, a lot of the Telecaster Deluxe by itself has come out for a lot of versatility. A lot of Western swing guys and jazz guys, as well as country blues players are playing them. So you see the Deluxe all over the place here. So we're going to get a good feel for this, and we're going to play some really good clean tones on it. Then we're going to go back and do some tones overdriven, so you can hear all the tones this thing can do. So for this demo, we're going right into a Fender Deluxe Reverb Tone Master, going direct out of that right into the interface in the Studio One. So just a very clean signal. So I'm in the top position here. This is my rhythm or my neck pickup. So moving down the middle position, and we have both humbuckers going now. So going into the down position, now we're hitting our bridge pickup or our treble pickup, so we're going to start hearing a lot of that bite and high articulations. And remember, each pickup does have its own volume and its own tone knob, so you can definitely dial in some tone in and out as you want from there. So for this, for the overdrive stuff, I'm actually going through a Boss Blues Driver BD2W. It's extremely popular, great blues driving overdrive pedal. And we're going to go back to our top position. So we are in our neck position or a rhythm. Moving down to middle position for both pickups. And now, back to our treble or our bridge pickup. Get a little bit more bite. You can start hearing some harmonics come out of this overdrive too. So if you were to take off that, put it in the middle, and start doing a little bit of blending of this, you can really start adding a lot of different tones in here. So here's kind of switching out some clean tones. Right, same kind of thing with some overdrive now. Ridiculously massive, thick sound from that. So you can see a lot of great clean tones, a lot of great overdrive tones. All right, so you've heard this guitar by itself, clean and dirty, so now we're going to hear it with some other tracks in the mix. Hit it, boys. So from a cosmetic standpoint, as soon as this came out of the case, this color just looks so vibrant. It's this great dark royal purple with this kind of a glittery sparkle tone to it. So absolutely loved the color of this thing. It really pops. The other thing I really like is the kind of the fatty headstock into this V-style neck. It's real chunky, but man, you can really get your thumb around there. And it's a 12-inch radius, so it's a pretty fast neck. So getting your bar chords into solo lines feels really, really good as well. And of course, between these humbucking pickups, I do feel a grit a little bit faster if I want to get it to just bite and have some edge to it. Seems to happen a lot faster. And you could definitely get more length out of the notes with the bridge that it has. So I think this is a really cool version of a Telecaster Deluxe. Cool color, different style neck. It's got the bridge change. The pickups have got a little bit more grit to them if you really want to get dirty. So it's overall really cool guitar. And if you haven't looked up Kingfish himself, you need to go look up Kingfish and watch that kid play. It is pretty ridiculous. He's really great. It's great to see someone of that age bringing back such a great style of music, and for, you know, a real talented player. If you get a chance to also come into Tarpley and just sit down and play this thing, if you need something that's real gritty but versatile, like you're playing some country rock and then maybe some classic rock, some blues and stuff like that, this covers all that stuff really well, both clean and dirty. So if that's your bread and butter, this would be a really good guitar to look at for that. But it's just a really gorgeous color. You got to see it in person. So come on down. So hopefully you'll look up Kingfish. You learn something about amazing artist. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit like for me. It does us a lot of good. It helps us a lot if you subscribe to the channel as well. And if you'd like to notice more of these videos drop, just turn on notifications, and we'll see you on the next one.